Hello, objective personality enthusiasts. So I'm going to do something a little bit different for my video this time. I'm going to do speed typing because I want to get into the habit of consistently typing celebrities featured in the OPS class, but sometimes I don't always have a lot of time to type them. So even if I can just get, say, 10 minutes in, and even if I could just get a couple of coins, I think that's better than nothing. So that's what I'm going to do for this video. I'm going to be looking at Minnie Driver, the actress, and try to narrow down her type as best as I can. I don't expect to go all the way down to 512. I'm going to primarily focus on human needs and savior functions. But, if an animal or a modality sticks out, I will certainly note that. Now, I did peek at the hint for the week. So if you don't want a hint at all, you may not want to watch this video. So, okay, spoiler alert. The hint is that Minnie Driver is not savior intuition. So she is a sensing type. So I'm just going to, on the elimination tool here, I'm just going to mark down sensing, and boom, that eliminates half the types right there. Okay, so I got a stopwatch here, and I'm only going to run the stopwatch when I'm actually watching the video clip. So if I'm pausing to comment on something or pausing to go to the elimination tool, I'm also going to pause the timer. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to go to this one. Now this is from the Kelly Clarkson show. So Kelly Clarkson is typed as MF, FENI, blast, play, sleep, consume. So I kind of like to choose videos where I already know the types of one of the people because it's a good comparison and contrast exercise. Is Minnie Driver similar to Kelly Clarkson or different, and in what ways? So I'll be looking at that. And this one kind of has timestamps, so I thought I'd maybe skip ahead to the section how she deals with fame. I think that might be revealing. So I'm going to get started.
True that you had a hard time dealing with this sudden huge fame after, and I want to ask this question because it was after Good Will Hunting, which by the way I love. I love everything you do. Return to me, all of them. But my question is because I feel like it was really hard. Like mine was like 180 overnight, like fame, and I never really wanted fame. I know that seems like such a cliche answer that famous people say, but I didn't. I just really wanted to be a background singer and travel the world for all these different singers, and that was my big dream. And so anyway, my life kind of took a turn, and I felt like it was a lot at once, and I couldn't go to the store. I couldn't, like, all of a sudden it was like, I can't take it back. I had this like complete meltdown in my garage with my brother, and I was like, I can't take it back. Like, it's done. Like, it's out there. I could never have a normal job, like, to where people won't know. And it's like, and it kind of freaked me out. I'm totally fine now, but I just mean, like, I freaked out. Did you ever have that? Like right after, like because that film was so huge.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was very, very weird because there's no one except your family and maybe a couple of your closest friends who you could ever complain to about that, because from the outside it really is like you found the pot at the end of the rainbow, the pot of gold, you got everything. And yet with it comes this the way that you are then processed, the way that you're imaged, the way that people think that you are, everything is metabolized by all these other people, and it's very easy to lose sight of who you actually are because you start seeing yourself reflected in all the eyes of all these people, and it's overwhelming and weird and very, very, very strange, and it's kind of like standing on the top of a big cliff and then free falling.
The advice I give anytime anybody's like, oh, what advice would you give?
Okay, so yeah, so it does seem like she may have some decider issues possibly going on. It kind of seemed a little weird there. She may be an EJ like Kelly Clarkson. It seemed like maybe her energy, though, was a little lower. Maybe she's not quite as extroverted as Kelly. So let's watch farther and see.
Because they're like a decade younger than me or whatever in the business. I'm like, don't read anything. Like, you know, because you're either going to get a big ego or you're going to want to crawl in a hole and die. So neither are great. So, yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
And there really wasn't a lot of, certainly like in the 90s, like there was no recourse, like stuff that was written about you. There was no social media to combat any of those opinions that were offered up by, you know, armchair critics or just journalists who felt like having fun with the new kid in town, or they just didn't like you, or whatever it was. So there was nowhere to put any of that. And for all the terribleness of the internet that we all know exists, with trolling, the nightmare of that whole world, I kind of love being able to have my voice be clear, and people can find what it is I think about something, and I can disseminate some rumor before it's even begun, or I can address something head on in my own words, calmly, clearly, and nip stuff in the bud, like stop it growing into bad stuff.
Absolutely. I agree. My career started out and all that stuff didn't exist. All the social media. And then literally like a few years into my career, it started. And I was like, oh, it was such a blessing to be able to go, to just kind of attack the root.
Okay, yeah, I'm not really totally sure here. You know, is she a decider? Is she like an EJ decider? I may be leaning towards that, but I'm already over 3 minutes into this, so let's try a different clip. Let's try her with Ellen DeGeneres. So Ellen DeGeneres is double masculine, NEFE, so she's an ENTP jumper, play, consume, blast, sleep. So is she Ellen? Let's see here.
I have some family here. Who's over here? Oh my goodness. This is my son Henry, his cousin Lily, my niece Jessica, and my nephew Percy. And they are visiting from England. That's great. It's great they're good fans and we couldn't get them seats. So just squished them over to the side. Thanks a lot. So I know you a little bit. I know you're a good person, and I assume you're a good mom. Is she a good mom?
So-so.
Oh, so-so. Henry?
No, she's an amazing mom.
Yeah, no, I would think she's a good mom, but the only...
I don't know, she's getting a little defensive there. Henry! So I don't know, is that decider? I don't know. Let's...
thing I do know about you is you enjoy a good curse word.
Yes, I do swear like a sailor.
Yeah, so I don't know why it's only sailors. There's a lot of people that swear, but sailors get such a bad rap. Yeah. But so you have a swear jar at home?
Yeah, Henry actually invented the swear jar because he was sick of my swearing and also felt that he could make some easy cash.
Yeah, so smart, Henry, really smart. So how much goes in? Is it the severity of the word, or is it like some words are worth more? Or
Yes, yeah. The F word was worth $5.
Wow.
The S word, the A word, the D word are all $1 words.
$1 words.
And then like your regular damn and
Well, gee, I got the D word.
Okay, she is sensory reporting here. Facts. How much each word was worth.
Was damn. I don't know. Now I'm trying to think what the D word was.
it's more male-centric.
Oh, well, that should be 5. That should up that one to 5, Henry. There's some really cool stuff in the Ellen shop. So I'm going to raise some money for you right now. So after the show, you can go shop. Have at it. Go ahead.
Buggering bags. Why can I not bollocking well stop swearing? I'm such a idiot, and it's also mostly British swearing, so you probably don't understand it. Damn it! No! 10! 9! 8! 7! 6! 5! 4! 3! 2! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0! 1! 0!
That's another $10. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm going to round that up. That's got to be $30, right? So I saw a picture of you today in the meeting of, how old are you in this picture you posted?
I was 12.
First of all, Henry, you look just like that.
That's what she always says.
You do. You really do. You were 12. You look very solemn there. Were you sad? Or
Yeah, because look at my hair.
That's fantastic hair. Did you not like that hair?
At the time, you have to remember that this is in the 80s, and the only people that looked like me were like in hair bands. So I was called Slash at school, which you'd think would be cool, but it wasn't, because I was a little girl. No one looked like me, and then the following year, Flashdance came out, and I truly believed that I looked a bit like Jennifer Beals, and obviously then wanted, to be a welder and date a man who was 100 years older than me.
Okay. I look like these people. Is she SC savior maybe? Is she comparing people on a spectrum? I'm not really sure yet if she's OE or OI. Like, is it SI? Is it SC? But she does seem to be comparing something on a spectrum anyway.
Did you try any of those things?
No. I didn't. I did become a bit of a dancer, though.
Yeah. So and you're an American citizen now?
I'm an American citizen. Yes,
As of when?
Thank you.
How long ago?
So December of last year, I became an American citizen. It was very moving, amazing. I was sworn in by the most incredible female judge who gave a rousing speech. It was really. Oh, there's a picture of me and my mum. My mum cried because I had to forswear the Queen.
Okay, most incredible judge. So I don't know. To me that sounds like DE bowing down to others.
It was really incredible, and I voted for the first time.
Yay!
Incredibly exciting.
Yeah, important.
That was amazing, and I like being an American with a British accent.
And what has changed about it now that you're a citizen?
Well, I love the Dodgers. I've learned to love baseball. Being a soccer fan, I'm a Chelsea fan. Thank you. Just the one then. But I've learned to love baseball. It took a minute. I went to, just before I became a citizen, I saw the Dodgers play the Diamondbacks in one of the most amazing games ever. Yes.
Another one?
It's the same person, like Chelsea and the Dodgers. And Matt Kemp hit a 3-run homer that had the stadium erupt, and I've never seen a stadium erupt, and I felt so glad that I could celebrate as an American.
Oh, well, good for you. That was great. Yeah. Let's talk about Speechless, because this is the finale's coming up, right?
The finale's coming up of our 3rd season, and it's great. It's a bit of a tearjerker. This episode that's on Friday is the setup for what happens, and the thing about the show that is good is that I feel like we earn the emotional moments in the show, and that this kind of self-aware narcissist that I play on the show can also be a deeply loving mother. And there was a scene that I had with Micah Fowler that was one of the great moments I had on the show. And the editors, who never genuinely come out of the editing bay, did say that it made them cry.
Oh, that's
good.
Yeah, that is great.
I mean, it's good to make grown men cry.
Yes, it is. And it's also funny. It's funny and emotional. So
I didn't laugh at him, but later.
Yeah. All right, Speechless airs Friday nights at 8:30 on ABC. We will be right.
Okay, so she doesn't seem too weird about emotions. She seems pretty comfortable talking about feelings and emotions. So possibly save your feeling. And, this is the first speed typing video I've done, and I can see that I only have 58 seconds left. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to just add, maybe add 5 more. Well, let's make 6 minutes because I have about 1 minute left. So it'll be about 15 minutes of typing here. I think 10 minutes is maybe a little too short. So yeah, let's see. Let's try another video clip. Okay. I think I'm just gonna, let's see, this is Jimmy Kimmel. Okay, yeah, so Jimmy Kimmel is masculine, feminine, SEFI, consume, sleep, blast, play last. Okay, so there's another person we can compare and contrast Minnie Driver with. Oh, and before I do that though, with Ellen DeGeneres, is she the same type as Ellen? Probably not. I don't know. I'm well, she can't be actually because she's savior sensing. So no, she's not Ellen. Okay. Is she like Jimmy Kimmel? Let's just see where I'm gonna jump to a part where she's actually talking here. I'm just gonna do a little more towards the end here. Let's just
Ireland and
Jake from State Farm. I gotta know.
I do believe in life after love. Yeah.
Ireland, and it was amazing.
Well, if any of you need to get your cry on,
all right. Oh, well, maybe. Well, it's a Jimmy Kimmel show, but maybe Jimmy Kimmel isn't in this clip. Oh well.
and if you need to like do your annual cry, anything, this is. But it's beautiful. It's also captivating and gorgeous. But I sobbed and sobbed like a baby. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I'm pounds lighter. Now, I have a question because, all right, to sort of as a palate cleanser for you, after all that crying and being sad, and you have a podcast that you do.
I do.
Yes. Tell me about the podcast.
So it was like, it was a COVID baby. And during COVID, we all had to try and find things to do, to be creative. And I did a few things, and I decided I wanted to do a podcast. And I know everyone has a podcast, but
Everyone has
really
a podcast.
encouraging. And I decided to ask the same 7 questions to a variety of different interesting people. And I've done that. I've spoken to Tony Blair, who was, Prime Minister of the UK, and Viola Davis, who is just basically the Queen,
And Dave Grohl.
Okay, so it kind of sounds like she's pulling the tribe here. I mean, is she savior play? It seems like she's getting information from people.
Dave Grohl, who is the Joker.
Wait, and you asked them all the same question?
Yes.
Now, did Tony Blair and Dave Grohl answer all their questions exactly the same?
No, they did not. This is why I'm hoping it will be something of a cultural anthology where you can cross-reference and go, what grew out of a personal disaster for Dave Grohl, and what grew out of a personal disaster for Tony Blair?
Ooh, I got some thoughts.
The Iraq War.
So, and who were you the most nervous to interview for that?
I think Viola Davis. Honestly, she's the top of the top of the top of what I do the same thing for a living.
Ooh, the top of the top of the top. Is that some more bowing down there? Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident that she's Savior DE. I'm going to check that one there. All right.
I did a commercial with her, with Miss Piggy. And we were in the bathroom, and it was a Miss Piggy. I don't remember. It was for a car, I think. But there's Viola Davis, and I just was like, she sees through me. She can see my soul.
It was a brilliant podcast. If I say so myself, she was a brilliant guest.
So you did one. You've done one season. How many episodes?
Oh my God! I mean, at this point, we've done. I mean, I've done I feel like 25.
Oh my God, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm about to take a little break because I've got to go to work. On a set.
Oh, very mysterious, Minnie. You want to? Is it porn?
It's not this week.
Well, I have an idea because I'm thinking, because for next season, if you've already done 25 of these episodes of the same 7 questions, maybe I could pose some new ones for you.
Oh God,
do you want to hear some? Okay. What is the most useless fruit?
The spiky one that no one ever buys.
Yes, I know what you mean. Dragon fruit.
That's the one.
That's the one. Have you ever been sexually attracted to a math equation?
Yeah, pi gets me hot.
I mean, I could go on and on and on. I'm only going to ask one more. Would you rather read on the toilet or be able to pee anywhere you want in a library?
Pee in a library? No, read on the toilet.
You're so sensible. Thank you, Minnie. I'll leave these with you. Thank you so much. Season 2 premiere episode of Modern Love is available now on Amazon Prime Video, and I cannot recommend it enough. We will be back with Jacob Elordi.
Okay, yeah, I'm not really super clear on her. I mean, I think she does seem to have maybe some play. Some play, or maybe not play last. Rediscovering info pings. The tribe unresolved expends energy. And she's not super, I don't know, she doesn't seem super extroverted, but she's not super mopey either. But I don't know, she seems kind of processed too. What can I'm just wondering if I can more eliminate here. I would say maybe a little bit more on the F side than on the T side. Although she does, talk about reasons and get it done. And she communicates with emotions. Like I don't feel like I can really eliminate one. Maybe more in here. Zoom versus Blast. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not really good with these animals because it seems like she talks pretty well. I mean, she's not doing forever taking you along. Okay. I guess one thing was with the sexual modalities is, I don't know, it seemed like her movements were maybe double feminine. I guess I'm kind of leaning towards that. She doesn't feel super masculine, and she seems to be feminine with the tribe. I would guess double feminine or maybe MF. I'm not sure why they don't have the modalities on here in the elimination chart. And she is talking a lot about people, and maybe in judgments, and maybe it was more obvious. I'm well, I don't know. Do I want to press this? But I'm moderately confident of Decider. I'm gonna watch one more clip here. We have about 2 minutes left, and see if I can get anything else out of her. Okay, here's another Ellen clip, and I'll just jump further ahead here. Okay.
These are all programs that when you buy it, it will go to the family. They have like a 100% kind of transition, as it were. It's like it's not like your goat is going to sit in, in an office.
But why would a goat sit in an office, Minnie? It's going to go to a farm, right?
People often, actually, someone did say to me, how do I know that my animal is going to get to the people who need the animals? And I said the same thing. I said, your animal's not going to end up in an office. I understand that it's not a great analogy. However,
you're the spokesperson for this company? They're using you to...
This is like the 5th year that I've done this. I might be fired, and you might be seeing someone else doing it next year.
Anyway, it's a good thing,
It's
right?
a great way of being sustainable, of giving a gift that is going to carry on giving sort of beyond Christmas. It's fantastic. I'm honestly giving.
I don't know. She's talking about being sustainable. Does she want something that will last over time? I don't know. Is that more why? Okay. I'm just gonna jump up to another part here. Oh, that's part of a movie. Let's see. I want her actually talking.
Of having a child is watching them develop and grow and start to.
Every day you think you can't love them anymore, and you do. It's extraordinary. You find that you have an ever-expanding heart, which is a magical thing to discover when you're 25 like me.
Okay, now that's interesting. Magical heart that you discover. So maybe is she Demon F? Like I'm discovering the feeling. Um. Hmm.
Well, it really is adorable. I know you're here to talk about something that I think is equally, if not more important than all. We're giving these wonderful gifts away, but you're involved, and you were here last year talking about Oxfam. Tell people what that is about.
It is an amazing charity that I've worked with for many, many years, and at Christmas time they do this brilliant program. You can go to oxfamgifts.com, and it's instead of giving.
Okay, I didn't really get much new from there. Oh, yeah, I feel like I got a lot left on the board here. I would say what I'm most confident of, well, obviously sensing. I'm seeing DE. I think I'm leaning towards an EJ of some kind. Maybe more on the F side. Like I can't go 100% in on that. So maybe somewhere in here, FESE, FESI. It's kind of hard to tell OI versus OE. I don't know. I wasn't seeing anything super obvious on either side. She wasn't, I mean, she was easy to follow. She wasn't channel changing like mad, but I can't really tell for sure. And then as far as animals go, yeah, I'm just gonna leave that one blank. Like I said, I didn't expect to go all the way down to 512 here. And I think for modalities, I lean towards FF, possibly MF. So that's what I got for this typing. So see how close I get. I'll sign off now.